Today, let us be inspired by three Filipino women who are on their way to sainthood: Madre Ignacia del Espiritu Santo, Madre Francisca del Espiritu Santo, and Madre Rosario de la Visitación. These women, who during the Spanish colonial era were called Beatas for their life of common prayer and active charity, responded to the universal call to holiness. The Holy See affirmed that they possessed heroic virtues, for which they were given the title Venerable. Venerable Ignacia formed the Beatas de la Compañía de Jesús in 1684. True to their Ignatian character, these Beatas provided retreats for fellow women. The Compañía eventually became the Congregation of the Religious of the Virgin Mary, the largest of its kind in the country. Venerable Francisca was the founding prioress of the Beaterio de Santa Catalina, known today as the Dominican Sisters of Saint Catherine of Siena, which was formally established in 1696. The Beaterio founded the Colegio de Santa Catalina, one of the first schools for girls in the country. But what made them exceptional? Both of them were pioneers in a new expression of vocation during their time. Different from the monjas or the nuns who lived their religious life within monastic walls, these Beatas, or what we call today Apostolic Sisters, lived their vocation beyond the walls. They prayed as a community, but they also went out to accompany women in retreats and to educate girls. They supported their respective communities and apostolates through their hard work. This was novel during that time. Of course, it was not all rosy for the Beatas. The expulsion of the Jesuits in 1768 was a challenge to the Compañía of the Venerable Ignacia because they lost their spiritual fathers. The squabble between church and state authorities so delayed the realization of the Beaterio that some of the founding sisters no longer saw its formal establishment. But God's call is one that cannot be resisted or stopped, as Venerable Francisca puts it. And the fruitful product of the calling of the Beatas of old was Venerable Rosario de la Visitación. She attended the Colegio de Santa Catalina and consequently entered the Beaterio, professing her first vow in 1914. And in 1925, with the help of the then Bishop of Haro, she founded the Beaterio del Santissimo Rosario de Molo, known today as the Congregation of the Dominican Sisters of the Most Holy Rosary of the Philippines, which runs different schools in the Visayas. The three congregations suffered during the Second World War, but look at what they are now. They continue responding to the call and transmitting the mission from generation to generation. Surely the Holy Spirit has been leading them. Venerable Mothers Ignacia, Francisca, and Rosario, intercede for us.